What now? You have submitted your applications either through early, regular, or rolling admissions. What is next? After working diligently on your college applications, it can be difficult to wait until admissions decisions are made and you can start planning your future. Receiving notifications of the admissions staff's decision requires you to be patient and have confidence in yourself, no matter what the message says. Hi, I'm Margaret Meek, and this is What Now in your college admissions process. One quick reminder, the school will send the notification when they are ready. Some acceptances come early, others come later. More selective schools may not tell you anything before the end of March. Bugging your admissions counselor will not speed up the process or make your acceptance any more imminent. These days, colleges can notify you of your admission status generally through your portal with that school. They may well send you an email as well. Make sure to check your email filters as the letters may come from a new address. There will be a formal follow-up notification document sent outlining how to accept or reject the offer, the time frame for your decision, and the steps you must take to accept the offer, such as paying the admissions deposit. While it may seem that all your work is done when you hit the submit button on your applications, the receipt of the admissions decision is the start of the next round of work as you move towards being a college student. But before we get to the work, let's talk about the admissions possibilities the schools can choose. The best notification you can get is, congratulations! You are now a student at our illustrious institution. Yay for you! Celebrate the possibilities and then prepare to do the work necessary to make your transition to college as successful as possible. Because colleges know that you may receive more than one acceptance, they are likely to make their admissions packet special. They know they are still working to recruit you to attend their school. They need you to choose them over every other school that offers you admission. Quick note, read the fine print. You may be accepted into the school without being accepted into the major you listed on your application. You may be assigned to a general studies program that will require you to do some work before you can transfer into your preferred major. If that happens, start researching the work to transfer. The second best notification is that you are waitlisted. This is not a rejection, but it does mean that you will need to be patient as the school works through its acceptances and can offer you admission. Watch our videos on what to do when waitlisted and you will be ready to move forward. The least desirable notification is that you are denied admission. As with many things in life, this is not easy news to hear. It is, however, a bump in the road. After you mourn the loss of what could have been, get busy looking for what will be. With over 5,000 institutions of higher education in the U.S., there is a great school for you, if not a few hundred. Keep working to create your own destiny. Wait to hear from schools to which you have applied and begin looking for schools that offer rolling admissions. You can find out more about rolling admissions in our YouTube video library. With the decision on where to go to college, this is when you go back to work. No matter what type of decision you receive, make sure to read the notification in full. There may be steps you need to take to accept or decline, or that affect your placement on the wait list. So, as with all notifications you receive from colleges, read everything. If your application efforts are rewarded with an acceptance, the school will send you information on orientation programs, residence hall reservations, course registration processes, and much, much more. They may offer special campus attendance events or participation in information opportunities. Take advantage of these offerings if at all possible. Also, pay attention to any deadlines listed. While most colleges may use May 1st as their deadline for you to pay your deposit and reserve your space in the freshman class, it is up to the school to name its deadline. Know the last day you can accept and pay your deposit as you start looking at the information provided. You may find that colleges will set up incentives for you to accept your admission before the final deadline. For example, they may establish the first day to reserve a residence hall space in April, even though the final admissions acceptance is in May. They will require you to pay a deposit before you can secure housing, so know these dates. Be aware of the decisions you need to make as you select the school you will attend. You will also receive a financial aid statement, whether or not you filed your FAFSA. If you filed your FAFSA, you will receive a formal notification of Pell Grant eligibility and federal loan availability that this college has awarded. They will generally list all funding you have secured from the college as well. This document will help you compare and contrast all acceptances you receive. We suggest you use a college cost calculator to determine how attending each college will affect your wallet. By the way, if you haven't filed your FAFSA or your state's version, you should do so immediately after you finish this video. The filing will help you with federal financial offers and will be utilized in some scholarship and grant selections. Don't be surprised by costs once you step on campus. Do your research before you accept any admissions offer. It may take weeks for you to receive every admissions decision. As you receive more acceptances, you need to start to decide which college will be lucky enough to have you as a student. Dig out your research on the schools you did while you were working on your application process. Start working through the financial impact work and reviewing your list of what each school has to offer. Once you have heard from every school, you need to determine which school you will attend. Visit a campus or two again, whether in person or online, to see if you still feel drawn to that school. Have a discussion with your family about the personal and financial impact of each school. Make a decision. Next, decline the invitations to schools you don't wish to attend and formally accept the admission to the school that is your top choice. If you are able to prioritize the schools as they are received, you can begin notifying schools that you are declining their invitation if they are not at the top of your list. As you go through the process, keep an eye on all the details. Make your decisions and notifications to the schools well within those deadlines. Colleges will tell you how they prefer to be notified you are declining admissions. Your declination does not need to be long or detailed. Clearly state that you have decided that you will not be attending that school. Sign and date the statement. If there has been a staff member who has been especially helpful to you during this process, this is a great place to give them a shout out. Complete this process of declining admissions at your earliest convenience. Your decision may open space in the freshman class and move somebody up off the wait list. The sooner you can comfortably do this, the sooner that student is notified of their admission. Again, the college will tell you how to accept their offer. Follow their instructions and complete every step. If a college requires a deposit, those funds must be received by the school prior to the stated deadline. Then you need to make sure you read every email that college sends you and follow the instructions and deadlines posted for securing housing, orientation, or course registration dates, and everything else. Celebrate your decision. You have done a good deal of work to get here. Enjoy the moment. Even after you have received and accepted admission to any college, you need to continue to work to keep your academic record strong and remain a positive influence on social media and in your community. College admissions have been withdrawn because students fail their last semester in school or are involved in questionable behavior that would reflect poorly on the college. Continue the good work you have done to earn acceptance and you'll be fine. Accept admissions to the college that is best for you academically and physically, and close out your high school career on a positive note. College, here you come. If you found this information useful, please hit the like button and subscribe and ask any questions you have in the comments below.